Hello dear students, we are going to start chapter 3 synthetic fiber and plastic. That is, in this chapter we will study that how can we prepare fiber in the factories from the chemicals, and also we study the plastics, different types of plastics. We use them for different purposes. Plastic or synthetic fibers, both made up of polymers. All the things we will study here. First, we will focus on the word fibers. You study in class 6 that natural fibers. Natural fibers are of two types: plant fiber, that is obtained from plant or their source is plant, and animal fiber, that means their source is animal or they obtained from the animals. Plant fibers, that is jute, coir, cotton, flax, etc. Right? And in case of animal fiber, we study wool and silk. Okay? So in this, but for the large population of the world, these natural fibers are not sufficient to give clothing to all the people. That's why we have to prepare fibers in the lab with the help of chemicals, and then we manufacture them in the factories. So in this chapter, mainly we focus on the synthetic fibers and their application, that is significance, उनके फ़ायदे और उनके नुकसान क्या हैं, उनके बेनिफिट्स और उनके डिमेरिट्स, मेरिट्स एंड डिमेरिट्स ऑल्सो. So the clothes which we wear made up of fabric prepared by the thread by two methods. You study that in class 6, by knitting or by weaving, right? And these thread or yarn prepared by the fiber, and we obtain this fiber by the natural fiber, plant and animal, or we prepare this fiber in the lab. It means we prepare fiber in the lab and then rest processes will be same, just we do with the natural fibers. So natural and artificial fiber, serial number, name of article, type of fiber, natural, artificial. Complete this table. For example, your school bag, it is made up of artificial fiber. Your shirt, it is made up of cotton, so it is a plant fiber. Your sweater, it is made up of wool, so it is a again plant animal fiber, that is natural fiber. And the sole of your mother, that is also made up of the natural fiber, that is the wool. And sari of your mother, made up of silk, and it is also a natural fiber. So in this way you can select all different items. For example, carpets and footrest, doormat, mattress, etc. So in this way you can find out they are made up of natural or plant fiber. So coir we used to prepare rope, and you prepared the doormat also. So in this way, for different items you can decide or you can finalize that it is made up of artificial fiber or natural fiber. Another one important point, in class 6 you also read that how can we identify this is natural fiber and this is synthetic fiber. For this we do the combustion test. We burn the given fiber. If it after burning it prepare a ash, that is rakh, powdery ash, rakh, that is the natural fiber. Or if it is prepare if it is prepare bead, that will be the artificial fiber, or it burned with the just like the plastic. Another important point, how can we distinguish this is the natural, this is the plant fiber and this is the animal fiber. For this again we do the combustion test. Plant fiber burned with paper-like smell, and animal fiber burned with the hair-like smell. What is the reason behind it? Because total plant body made up of cellulose, this is again a natural polymer, and it is the polymer of the glucose. यानी मोनोमर यूनिट उसकी, ये छोटी यूनिट उसकी क्या है, ग्लूकोज है, जिसके रिपीटेड एडिशन से पॉलीमर सेलुलोज का फॉर्मेशन होता है, राइट. एंड योर wool or all the animal bodies made up of proteins. So this is the reason when you burn any animal product, that will give a smell just like the burning hair. And if you burn anything made up of that is the plant product, that give the burning paper-like smell. And your synthetic fiber give the smell just like the burning plastic. So in this way With the help of compulsory test, you can find out this is natural and this is the artificial, and also which one is plant fiber and which one is the animal fiber. So here we study different types of synthetic fiber. Our first, what are the synthetic fibers? So many synthetic fibers are here, and these synthetic fibers are polymer. That means a giant molecule. This giant molecule formed by the addition of small unit in a particular fashion. You will study that their formation in class 12th. Here we are giving just example. This monomer unit is bead here, moti hai. When you put them in the string, right, they form a this type की ये माला बनाते हैं, और इसी तरीके से आप एक चेन बना सकते हैं पेपर पिंस को जोड़ के, राइट. सो इन दिस वे you get a giant structure. Similarly, monomer join together in so many fashion and give the giant molecule. So polymer poly means many and mer means the unit. So small unit attached together in so many ways and give a giant molecule, and this giant molecule is known as a polymer. As I already told you, cotton, jute, coir, all are having the polymer cellulose, and this cellulose having the monomer unit is glucose. Types of synthetic fiber. First fiber is rayon. Rayon is not a completely artificial fiber. We prepare this fiber with the help of wood pulp by its chemical treatment. Then this fiber is just like the other natural fibers. First we prepare yarn or thread from this one. Then by the weaving we get the rayon, or that is also known as a artificial silk. As it has just like the silk, it has a beautiful texture and good looking shiny appearance, but it is very cheaper or economic in comparison to natural silk. Another important point, natural silk attacked by the insects, but it is quite safe by the insects. So it has so many advantages in comparison to natural silk, and it prepared in the lab. So this rayon is not a complete artificial fiber. It is partially artificial fiber because its raw material is wood pulp, that is a plant product. Now another is nylon. Nylon is another man-made fiber. It is completely man-made fiber. It first prepared in 1931, and no natural raw material is used in nylon. It is totally prepared by the artificial item, totally prepared by the non-natural, that means no plant or animal raw material. It is prepared from coal, water and air. Completely synthetic, first prepared, and this fiber is very strong, elastic, light in weight, lustrous, easy to wash. So it is very popular to prepare the cloth, and it is very strong. That's why used to prepare sleeping bags, seat belts, curtains, parachutes and rock climbing ropes. So nylon is very important and very strong fiber. Along with that, we use it to prepare the socks, ropes, tents, toothbrushes, car seat belts, etc. So in this way, nylon is very useful. Is nylon fiber really so strong that we can make nylon parachute and ropes for? Yes, it is very strong. So we can prepare nylon. We can use nylon fiber to prepare rock climbing ropes and parachutes. Now, activity 3.1. In this activity, we try to check out what is the strength of the thread. For this, we will take 4 or 5 types of threads of equal length and thickness, attached or tied with the hard surface, and at the lower end of this thread you will tie a polythene or any other thing in which you can keep some weights. So in this way you hang these given fibers of equal length and thickness and put weights one by one on these polythene जो आपने tie किए हैं. The thread which break first, that will be the weakest, and that break last or can bear more mass, that will be the strongest. In this way you can take comparative study of the threads. Here cotton, wool, silk, nylon, 4 threads are compared for their strength. Cotton is weakest, wool and silk comparatively stronger, and nylon is a synthetic fiber. It is very strong. In general, natural fibers are weaker in comparison to the synthetic fiber. So your synthetic fiber have so many advantages over the natural fiber. Natural fiber attacked by the fungus, by the insects, etc. But your artificial fibers are free from such type of fungal or bacterial attacks. Thank you.